Yeah, my name is Alan Migabo, or in French, it is Alain Migabo. I am a pastor in a KAG Compassion Church in Kitengela, and yeah, I'm from Burundi. We are from Burundi.
Yes, my name is Evelyn Kamugisha Migabo. Migabo is his name, and we are from Burundi, as he said, and we are both senior pastors at KAG Compassion Church in Kitengela. Yes.
We met, it was 2007. We went to her place with my uncle because we used to have a ministry where we gather people from different churches, different denomination. So we went to her place just to ask for permission for her brother. So that was the first time I met her. I didn't notice anything because I saw a sister in Christ. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
For me, I can't even remember seeing him that day because I didn't know him. You know, when you are in the family, you receive many visitors. So he normally reminds me, you remember that day, but I can't remember, you know, because I wasn't interested. We received so many, we are a family of 5. My friends will come, my brother's friends will come. So I think the first time I saw him, it was in that ministry when I joined. That is when I started realizing and noticing him. If not before, I didn't know. Yeah, you know.
It was 2008. Yeah, through my father-in-law, I got an invitation to come to preach here in Kenya. So I came with her brother, and she also came with us.
Yes.
So in that trip, 2008, when we were here in this country, that was the first time I just realized this is a good girl, a wife material, someone I can live with. Yeah, someone who can just help me to reach to my destiny, to my purpose, to my vision. So that was yes. So I started from everything started from here.
Yeah, Kenya has
Yes.
been a blessing,
Yeah,
blessing to
yeah,
us.
yeah.
Yes.
Because we spent almost 3 or 1 month here in Kenya together. So in that time, I preach, she sing, we were together in everything, going out together, praying together. So I came to realize this is the one.
I remember that time. It was through my dad that he asked my dad. My dad used to work here for so many years, and then he was like, "Daddy, I want to visit Kenya." That time, we did not come to stay. We were just coming. He was just coming to preach, and then it was during holiday back in Burundi, and then he was like, "Daddy, I want to go to Kenya." So my dad, through him, he got an invitation, and they came with my brother. And then I asked my dad if I can just come because I'm also in a holiday. So we came. When we came, the first day he preached, I was like, this guy is so on fire, you know. He's so much anointed. So I felt something, but that time I was dating, by the way. I was dating another guy. So even if he was so much anointed, but alafu kama hajaniambia mbona nijiambie, you understand? So, but I felt something.
So from there, we started.
We exchanged
Numbers, yes,
Yes,
and
yeah.
then we started
Chatting, yeah,
yes,
talking.
talking, something
Yeah.
like that.
Yes.
Then she went back in Burundi, and yeah, just talking, chatting. Yes, from there, yeah, the rest is the history.
Yeah. Yeah, imagine I have, but this guy is telling me, you are my wife. I'm like, no, I'm not your wife because I'm dating another person. And he used to tell me, mimi sijawahi katia msichana. And then niliambia God, ile siku nitakatia msichana ni that one. So mimi I've never fallen in love with anyone. You are the first girl. So I was like, but me, I'm dating, you know. But you know, God's ways, hii au mwingine haikupenya. So yeah.
By the way, this was my first girl to propose and to
I'm lucky.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I was there, all of me, everything. Yes, my mind was there, a conviction from the Holy Spirit, from God in me that she's the one, and she's my wife.
Yeah.
So I used to go to her place just to do a visit, talking, chatting, something like that. When she told me that she was already break with that guy, then I say, this is the time and this is the right time. So we started dating. Yes.
Number one, we used to see each other frequently because we were in the same ministry. You understand? Monday we were there. Wednesday we are there. He was my leader in the present worship ministry, you know. And so we used to see each other as many times as possible. And of course, we used to go out together, tunachangia coffee, ice cream, you know. And he used to, after service, he would go with me at my place to accompany. He used to accompany me, and we tukifika kwa gate, then we go back, you know. Yes, yeah. Did you even propose to me? I don't know if the proposing of Kenya is the same thing.
No. I think my proposal to her was totally different with the proposal that we see nowadays, because I didn't kneel down.
And you did not have a ring?
Yeah, I didn't have a ring, and they say, "Can you marry me?" No. Yeah, it was just two of us. We went in a restaurant. Then I proposed to her. I told her, "You are the one. You are my wife, and I want to marry you." That was the point. Yes, yeah.
It wasn't a shock because remember we've been chatting since day one. He was like, I've never fallen in love with someone else. So, but I did not accept him immediately. Remember I had another relationship. So I just wanted to take my time and pray to God and make sure this is the right person. So I remember I told him that I will give him an answer. Then I went into prayers and fasting for 2 days. Then I told God, because haikuwa peke yake, he wasn't alone. There were like five guys looking for me, you know. So I remember praying to God, if this is the one, whoever is the one, you know, I don't know who is he. So whoever is the one, let him bring gifts without me asking for it. So I remember when he told me, this is the day I want you to give me an answer, you know, we went somewhere in a restaurant. Then I told him, I don't think you are the one. Remember the prayer I've prayed before I meet him. And I'm like, I don't think you are the one. Wacha tuende utafuta mtu mwingine nini. And he was like, okay, I loved you and I continue loving you. I will pray for you. When you will have another man, I will be there for you. And he was like, but I have a gift. I thought of buying you a gift. And my heart was like, boom, this is what I've prayed for. And so I went home, but I went home with an answer. I was like, na uzuri ya kuchoka aseme sasa vile amekata. I'm giving up. He did not give up. He just pushing, and finally I accepted. Yes.
And on that day, she told me in Swahili that ni vibaya kupenda mtu asiye kupenda.
Really, I don't remember.
Yes, you know, those bad words, you cannot forget them. Yes, ni vibaya kupenda mtu asiye kupenda. Then I told her, it's okay, but me, I love you. I love you, and I have a total conviction in me that you are the one. Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, the conversation to the parent from my side, it wasn't that difficult, but to her side, my goodness, it was a challenge.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that easy because her mother used to just to see me as a servant of God, and also used to call me to give me some prayer requests, to pray for the family, to pray for the something like
son.
that. Yeah, as a son, to pray for the sons and the children, the family. Yeah, so she used to take me and to see me. She used to take me like a servant of God. Then when she heard about the history of dating, wow, it was something, I don't know the word that I can use, but it was worst. So she refused. She said, no, 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 you are the servant of God. You continue to pray for my family, but dating my daughter,
No.
no. No, 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 dating my daughter, no. I remember one day, even her brother, who was my friend, called me one day, and we sat somewhere. Then he started to tell me, I want you to tell me the truth. Are you dating my sister?
What is going on?
What is going on? What, you are my friend. You have to tell me the truth. Are you dating my sister? Then I told him, you will know if I'm dating her or not. But the future will tell us. Let us wait for the good time will reveal itself. So and they will tell us. So it wasn't that easy. Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't easy. You know, every parent, there is how they have expectations, you know, from their sons or their daughters. And maybe to my mom, the guy, expectations my mom had, the guy did not meet the expectations. And so my mom wasn't happy. My dad was just okay. But my mom was like, you know, that time he was just a servant of God, kijana tu wa mtaani ambaye anapenda kuomba, evangelist. And my mom was like, you will eat Matthew and Mark and Luke. Are you going to live with Matthew, Luke, and John? Seriously, what? Are you okay? Are you insane? You are dating someone who is not working. You need prayers. Every day you go church, you understand. So it wasn't easy from my mom's side.
From my side, I think we took time to pray.
Yes.
Yeah, that was number one. Something that we took seriously. Time to pray and tell God, if this one is your will,
Yes.
just reveal yourself.
Yeah.
Do something. Yeah, go and convince our mom, because we cannot do anything without the blessings of the parent.
Yes.
So that was our faith and our believing. So we took time, we prayed, and also I involved also my uncle, and I told my uncle, because he's a bishop, so I told him, go and talk to them. But the father, my father-in-law, was good. Was good, nothing bad to him on that time. So my uncle went and talked to my father-in-law. Then my father-in-law go and talk to the mother, to my mother-in-law. Yeah. So from that time, I think by the conviction of the Holy Spirit, yeah, something just come and to her and convince her. Yeah.
Tugira dufate akaruhuko gatoya, ariko mu minota itari mikeya tuzoba tugarutse kandi. So what I mean is we are about to take a short commercial break. We will be right back in a short
Yeah, turagarutse kandi turabaye ikaze mwese. Yeah, I mean, you are most welcome. We are back.
Yes, yes, yeah.
From the beginning, when I even proposed to her, I told her I want to marry you. That is my vision. That is what I want from you. Not dating for a long time, for many years. No, I want to marry you. So after everything is okay, we started planning for the marriage. Yeah, we started planning for the wedding. Yes, I talked to my family. Then she went and talked to her family also. So we started the plan for the wedding. Yeah.
You know, in Burundi, I don't know if it is the same thing with Kenyans. In Burundi, parents, they will, my parents, they will just sit with me and they will tell me, this is what we need as dowry. You understand? So the family will come and meet my family. We normally have two parties. I don't know if it's the same thing in Burundi. There is what we call traditional marriage. In Burundi, we call it dot. Then there is what we say the big ceremony of wedding. So it wasn't easy because the finances were
Because I was the man of prayer,
The man of
believing
God.
in God. Yes, a man of God.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I had friends, colleagues,
Family. Yes.
So they stood on my side. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, we did the dot, and the
Yes.
dot went well because the dot, he comes, he pays the dowry. So out of the dowry, we prepare. It is the girl's family that prepare the food, how they will receive the in-laws, everything. So it went well, the dot. And then the wedding day, it's Kijana side in Burundi. It's the family, him, his committee that prepares everything. Yes.
So we do the dowry or dot. It was on Thursday. Then the wedding on Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had many friends from church. Yes. So people from from different churches, because I was an evangelist. I was yes. I was just a man of God, going to different churches to preach. So I had like 150 members in the committee.
Yes.
Even people calling me, telling me, I want to be part of your committee of wedding. Oh, no problem. You come. You just come. Because what I need your presence. I need also your money. Because the wedding is money for the preparation. Yeah.
To our surprise, preparation was a bit hard, but God came through. We did not spend even one, isn't it? Even one bob. The cake, it was a gift. I had friends, pastors in Nigerians. They baked cakes. They were my pastor then. So they gifted me a cake. The cars that we used, we atukunini hata moja. We did not. People, the dress that nimevaa usiku, it was from a friend. She has just coming from the US, and she's like, niko na wedding gown. Can I gift? I was like, yes. Kuivaa hivi, it's like ni mimi ndo imeshonelewa. So we did it. To our surprise, it went beyond our expectations, because even the people who came, they were many more than we expected. More than 600 people were in our wedding day. And then through my brother, the celebrities in Burundi, the gospel ministers, they were there performing, it was just glorious because of God. But through preparations, kidogo hata tuache hiyo maneno.
Kabisa, the preparation wasn't that easy. Yeah, because I didn't have money. And I remember one day she called me. It was a morning, early in the morning, 6 a.m. in the morning. She called me and she told me, I had a dream. And I saw you telling me that you don't have money. I say, wow. in me, I thought to myself, I said, wow, this is a truth. This is a dream from God. But mwanaume ni kujisimama. So nikamwambia, no, that is just a dream. Everything is okay. Money
But the
is
truth
there.
is, we did not have money.
Yes, I didn't have money. Yeah, that was the truth of the matter. So I didn't have money, but God came through. Then the people, friends, everywhere, church, yeah, supported me financially, even my family. I really, really appreciate my family, and also I really, really appreciate my brother. My brother, we call Thierry Gasimba. Yeah, he supported me a lot. And also, I really thank my young brother, Courage. Now he's in Dubai. Yes, he just akatafuta gari. He's the one who
He came through.
Yes, yeah. So it was good. Even the people, friends, pastors. Yes, God came through.
Yeah. There is something I thank God for me. I'm not so much into material things. After I've prayed for it, God has answered me that He is the one. And by the way, hata kama nilikuwa najifanya that I'm praying what, I had seen something in him, some characters, some good characters that I appreciate, I like in men. I like men who are quiet. You know me, I'm talkative. So I like men who are that character. He used to come at home, he's just quiet. He doesn't talk. I'm like, wow, sisi tunaongea. But he's just there. Nikupe soda. Thank you. You know, thank you. So he was in love. So I was convinced he's the one. When you love each other, money, tutatafuta tu, tutahustle, pesa itakuja, which God has done, how we met is not the same way we are today. So to me, finances wasn't a problem, especially, even if he was not working, but he used to hustle. He used to do some small businesses. So to me, when someone is trying, to me it matter a lot. Hata kama hana pesa, but he tries. He used to do some business. He used to buy me beautiful sandals. He used to go to Uganda. He will bring me gifts, sandals, mafuta. When he goes to preach and he's blessed, kidogo ananiletea. So to me, it was the finances wasn't that a big deal. Yeah.
On the wedding day, yeah, it was on Saturday, yeah, 7 of April 2012. Yeah, for me, men, it's not like women. So I just wake up in the morning and went to salon with my young brother. Is the one who took me to the salon. Then after that, I went to pick my clothes, my suit and everything. Yeah. Then I forgot to eat. It was around 12 because our wedding in Burundi is not like here. We start afternoon, just around 1 or 2. We go church. After church, we go for photo shoot. After photo shoot, then we go to the reception. So I remember one pastor, is my friend now, is in the US, Pastor Benoit. We met, then he told me, umekula? Nikamwambia, not yet. Then he told my brother, take him to the restaurant or go and buy him food. Huyu simtembezi tena, he has to go and rest and take some food, vitu kama hizo. But appetite haikukua. Yeah, so because I was, my mind, everything was in a ceremony.
To me, it was so much emotional. In my family, we are 5. The firstborn is a boy, then me, then now he's a man. He's a father to 2, and then me, then the third is a man also who is married, then my sister, then our last born. I was the first one to do a wedding in my family. So it was so much emotional. It was a roller coaster of emotion. We were happy and also we were crying. And my firstborn, the day of my wedding, he lives in Europe. He couldn't come, so I cried that day, almost the whole day. And I remember when we were in church also, I cried because my dad was alive, my mom was alive, all of them, they are alive, you know. Even right now, they are alive. So I cried that day. It was, and then I was like, so after this one, tunaenda kuishi na huyu jamaa. I will not go back home. What is this? Why did I even accept it? Am I even ready to go and live with someone? You know, so I will be a woman, a mother, I will be a wife, responsible. You know, so many things were just going in my mind. Yes.
And also for me, it was also emotional because I was the first man.
Yes.
Yes, I was the first man to, yes, to marry. Yes.
Legally.
Yes, legally. Yeah, I was the first man in the among four. Yes,
yes. Four brothers.
Brothers. Yes,
Yes.
I was the first one, and also it was emotionally because also to my mother. My mother was very, very much happy.
Yes.
Yeah, just to be there to my wedding day. He used to tell me, "Today is your day. Today is your day. I'm happy for you." So it was something great, something good. Yes, yeah. Yeah, the highlight of the day, number one, I can say it was you can feel the presence of God because it is something that you have been praying for a long time. And it was also in my prayer since I was a young man, a young boy, to pray that God, one day I will get married to someone that will be a helper, that will help me to reach to my destiny, something like that. So on that day, the first highlight I can say, it was the presence of God. Even when you come just to the church, the reception, you can feel the presence of God. You can feel the atmosphere of heaven. You can feel the move of the Holy Spirit. It was something good and something, yeah, yes, yeah.
Yeah, it was a dream. You know, it was, you know, something that you've been praying for. No finances, no anything, and then imefanyika. So everybody was happy. I remember my dad, he sang. By the way, in my family, all of us, we are musicians, we sing. And so my dad plays sijui huku inaitwa aje, the instruments, sijui inaitwa aje. He played that, my brother sang, and as I said, all celebrities in Burundi, they attended our wedding day. So it was songs. It was like a concert, you know, it was like ni kama huyu akitoka kuperform mwingine anakuja. So it was like a worship experience or a concert. That is what I always remember. Yes.
And another highlight I can say, it was we accommodated many people.
More than our expectation.
More than our expectation, yeah.
Yes.
So many people came from all over the country,
Yes.
up counties. People came just for that day, for the wedding. Yeah, it was something good.
Yeah. So we did wedding 2012.
2012, yes. Then we came here 2015.
Yes.
Yeah, so after 3 years, we were just sitting down, talking. Then one day I started. Yes, yeah. She started talking to me and telling me, can we move from this country to go even to Tanzania or Kenya just to experience another life?
Yeah.
Then I told her how can be, how can we leave our home, our place, then go to some other country that we don't know, and we don't have plan to live there, something like that. But in 2015, God opened that door. Then we found ourselves here.
in Burundi, in churches, we have women's meetings. And those women meetings, they also allowed those girls who are ready, who are wenye wamefikisha miaka ya kuolewa, to attend those meetings. So imagine I did not have any expectation that you want itafanywa here.
I didn't have any expectation. Ile mambo yenyewe unataka na watu wanawatch kwa TV. So I want my partner to do this for me. I will something like that. No, yeah, I know we are.
Tulianza kijeshi.
Yes, yeah, we entered in a marriage.
We didn't even have honeymoon.
Yeah,
we started life immediately.
Immediately. After that Saturday, we went to our place, our home, our
no
house.
Honeymoon.
Then started life from there. Next Sunday, tulikuwa tuko church.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they continue with the ministry.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Concerning kids, yes, we had a plan. When we were dating, we used to talk about that. Yeah, for me, yeah, I used to tell her I need 4 kids.
Yes.
Yeah, 4 kids, yes.
And those 4 kids are there. Already. We have 4 boys.
Yes, we have 4 boys.
I've done a great job.
Yeah, so.
Luckily, in our marriage, we don't have that. We don't have such. His money is our money, and my money is my money. No, we share everything. When I have money, he will know how much I have, and we plan together. Whatever we.
So in terms of conflict, you know, first of all, we are Christians. We are believers. We believe in God, and also we are servants of God. So in terms of conflict, what tunakachi? Sababu, I always say that for me, I cannot allow myself to sleep without talking to her. That is my principle. So we sit down, we talk. Kama kuna any issue, we look at solution together as a family.
Yeah.
Sometimes we argue, sometimes we
fight. No, not fighting, physical fighting. No.
Sometimes there is a misunderstanding.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, when people live together and they just come from different backgrounds, different families, so sometimes we have different characters, so it's good to sit down. So kama sisi watu tunakaa chini, we talk, and kama there is nakutana kuna mahali amenikosea au mimi nimemkosea, it's good to sit down and talk as a family. So that is what we used to do.
Yeah, it is what we do. We and there is something that I have told him that is not good in marriage. When there is something that is not going on, you know, you smile and there is something that is wrong, that is not going on. That is what, after we bring an explosion of a bomb, you never expected. So it is good. When I'm feeling, no, this one, I'm not okay, we will, even if it is to go out for a coffee just to talk, the 2 of us, or we go in our room, we close, we talk, we face it, you know. If it is to cry, but just face it and look for a solution. And same way to him, you know. We atufuniki makosa, you know. No, we face the problem and talk about it.
And also apologize.
Yes.
You made some mistake, just apologize to your partner.
Yeah, and you know, when you have married your friend, it's easy to keep that dating, you know, that dating life even after marriage, because you know, even before tuoane, he was my brother's friend, so he became also my friend. Then we tukaoana, so it's easy. And also I want to thank so much ICC, because we work under Bishop Kitoto. They also help marriages so much. Even in October, recently, tulikuwa Mombasa in couples retreat, they emphasize on that so much. Tafuta time, look for a time, put aside some time for your spouse, you know. So we try as much as possible. Even if we are busy with the ministry, with children, but we try not to forget our own time. Yes.
To the young couple, yes, I can say it is good to be patient to one another. That is very, very important, and it is the key that has helped us a lot in this journey. Just be patient with one another. Be patient to your partner, because your partner is not like you and you are not like your partner.
To young couples, kwa wale ambao tunaongea, I always tell them there is a verse that I love so much, and that verse, whenever I pray for my marriage, I always use that verse. Psalms chapter 127, verse 1, it says, if the Lord does not build the house, those that build it, they labor in vain. If the Lord does not watch over a city, those that watch over it, they do it in vain. So put God the priority. You know, putting God the priority of your marriage is more than going to church. It's more than being a Christian. It's more than that. You know, when you marry someone who fears God, who put God the priority, you too, you will benefit out of it, because he cannot sin against you because he fears God or she fears God. So for me, put God first in your marriage. If you want to take decisions, if you want to, whatever you want to do, put God the priority in your family or in your marriage. Yeah. And also try to understand each other. As he said, I'm different. You know, as I said, he's so quiet. He's an introvert. I'm an extrovert. So you understand each other and you be patient to each other. What have you learned? Yeah.
To live with, number one, to live with your friend. It's very, very important.
Yeah.
You laugh together, you share everything together. That is very important. And also to live with someone who can understand you and you can understand, and also someone that you can you have same goal, same vision, and also you can have a time to pray together. That is very important. Have time to pray together. Sometimes we go to the 21 days of prayer and fasting, just we as a couple. Yes, so pray together, do ministry, do the work of God together. Yeah, I think that is very, very important. That is what I learned. Someone who can support you and you can support your partner. Just support each other. Yes.
Marriage require a lot of commitment, because it's like starting a company that does not have an end. The end of it for Christians is until death do us part. So for me, marriage, it's a whole thing. You know, marriage is not something kuingia tu. You know, because when you come with expectations, unaweza shangaa sana. So I've learned so many things in marriage, that he is not only my husband, but he has to be my friend. He is not only the father to my kids, you know, because watoto walikuja, then one day watatuacha. But as I said, marriage require a lot of commitment. It's a company yenye hainanga mwisho. Mwisho wa hiyo company ni wakati mmoja anaenda mbinguni. But as long as mko kwa dunia, hiyo company haishagi, na inakuja na vitu mpya every day. We are the Migabos, and this is our love story.